Give it up for Gideon Klein, everyone! Come on, Gideon. Let's keep this Jew train rolling. Wait. Okay. Hello, everybody. Anybody here from New York? Anybody grow up here? Yeah. I grew up in New York. When I was a kid, I was around so much racial diversity and every kind of sexual orientation you could think of. So my way of rebelling was fantasizing about living in the suburbs with a bunch of conventional white people. My dad, he took me to, instead of baseball games, he took me to Broadway musicals. My mom, she was a fashion designer. She dressed me up in these frilly shirts and vests, and they were both very surprised when I came out straight. But I gotta admit, even though I'm straight, every now and then I have a gay thought. I don't know. You guys ever have that? Like you know you're straight, but I'll give you an example. I was watching a Knicks game, very heterosexual thing to do, and this thought comes into my head. It's like, my God, can you imagine how big those guys' dicks are? And but like I said, I'm not gay. But it wasn't until I left New York that I came to this realization that basically people who are anti-gay are gay. You guys agree with me with that? Yeah. However, people who are anti-Semitic are not necessarily Jewish. That was a tough realization I made. Ben mentioned my beard. Pretty new to the beard thing. I was thinking of just doing the little tuft right under here. But I realized that's just basically an upside down Hitler mustache. And, how did Hitler get a mustache named after him? I mean, he basically ruined a mustache for everybody, right? Like, what if that particular mustache is the perfect mustache for your face? So you know how black people have the N-word, nobody can say it except for them? I think Jewish people should be able to wear Hitler mustaches. If you ever see me with one, it's cool to, So my cholesterol's a little bit high. Anybody else here have issues with cholesterol? Give it up for hardened arteries. I was talking to my doctor about it. He said, he asked me how much I drank, and I said I don't drink at all. He said, well, a glass of wine now and then actually might help you to lower your cholesterol. I said, well, how about like a 8-ball of cocaine now and then, fit the Jack Daniels now and then, because that's what's going to happen if I drink a glass of wine. And he said, yeah, all right, you're probably better off not drinking. So I'm trying to do the vegan thing to lower my cholesterol. Any vegans here? No? Yeah. Vegetarian? Yeah. It's tough. It's tough to be a vegan. Somebody asked me how do I get pleasure from eating now? I just say it's simple. I just masturbate during meals now. And you know what? If you eat meat, you can try it too. There's no reason not to. Just try not doing it in a restaurant. That's probably not a good idea. The hardest thing actually is not eating flour or sugar. Flour or sugar is very bad for cholesterol. I've been trying to do a little bit of controlled bread eating, but I actually wound up freebasing a rosemary focaccia behind a dumpster. So, that didn't work out too good. Basically, I'm single. Any other single people here? Single? Yeah, it's tough being not gay and single and Jewish, because, being Jewish, you're really supposed to have kids, because there's only 14 million Jews in the world. Do you guys know that? Seems like a lot more, doesn't it? So there's a lot of pressure to make more Jews. But I look at relationships the way I look at tattoos. I have nothing against them, but I've just seen a lot of people make a lot of really bad decisions. And those are decisions you got to live with for a pretty long time. I got to admit, though, that I have a problem with the radical gay agenda. You guys, is anyone here familiar with the radical gay agenda? You know, gay people, they want to get married, they want to raise children, they want to serve in the military. You know, gays are making me look bad. So, quite frankly, I'm against the radical gay agenda. I did try a little online dating, though, but I really, it didn't work for me. There was this one girl online, she looked like a 10, and then I met her in person, and she looked like she'd eaten 2 5s. So, yeah, so I quit the online dating. And then I actually tried some speed dating. I took some speed and went out on a date. That didn't work too well at all. So I think I'm going to leave it at that. Thanks very much. My name is Gideon Klein.